The Pest Management Unit in the Ministry of Agriculture is employing biological methods to further control Croton Scale disease. This will be done through breeding and releasing ladybird beetles that are expected to feed on and in the process help to reduce the population of the pest.
We are using what we call biological control. You see there's a spray, but then there's biological control, which is the use of the ladybird beetles, and I assure you that it is safe because we used it in the past. I think we used it when there was a pink hibiscus mealybug outbreak some years ago. So we are going to use it again. So I want to assure the population that it is a safe way to deal with it. So hopefully, within the next couple of weeks, we will bring Croton Scale further under control through the use of the biological controls, which is the ladybug.
That was Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Peter David, as he presented on the 2022 estimates of revenue and expenditure on Tuesday. The Ministry of Agriculture has procured 30,000 ladybird beetles for use in mitigating the effects of the Croton Scale disease. This disease was first spotted in Grenada in 2020 and has since been reaping havoc on crops like soursop, plums, guavas, mangoes, and sugar apples. Pest Management Officer Thaddeus said this new method is expected to result in some improvements.
The beetles that you are seeing will feed, plus the young stage, which is what we call the larva of the beetle, will also, in fact the larva feeds more heavily than the adult. But the larva looks entirely different from the adult. It's a whitish, it resembles mealybugs, but they are actually the young stage of the beetle. So after release, in probably 3 to 4 weeks, you may start seeing on the trees where the beetles were released, you may start seeing the larva or the young stage of the beetles, and they will also continue feeding.
Peters noted that while the beetles do not completely rid the affected plant of the pest, they create a balance in their function.
They create a balance, so they bring it down to a low level, but they will not feed down to the very last one. They will feed on Croton Scale, they will feed on pink mealybug, and probably 1 or 2 other soft-bodied insects in the area. So once the food level becomes low, they will start moving out in sort of additional food. And once the food or the pest becomes high, they return to the area and continue feeding. So they go in a cycle, but they will keep maintaining the population below what it is now. That creates a lot of economic damage.
The Pest Management Officer said selective releases of the beetles will be done in areas where there are heightened effects of the disease.
Areas where we have released, we will not use pesticide. But additionally, there are other factors persons can take. Cut and burn, don't move infected plants around. All these will help in the management. So the areas where we have released will be using a tagging, like a ribbon. So this will indicate that we have released biological control in that area. So we will not do additional treatments immediately or even in very close areas around.